Yep, it's me again. Hey there. Out on another winter hike. The weather's changing around here big time. Oh man, not 5 or 6 days ago it was absolutely frigid. A couple of days we had highs in the single digits, and I think the worst day the high was even below zero, if I remember correctly. But right now it's right around 40 degrees. So this white stuff here ain't gonna last much longer. I actually just looked at the 10-day forecast, and every single day the high is at least 40 degrees. A couple of days it's sneaking up close to 60. So weather's fixing to change big time. This white stuff's not gonna be around much longer. And anyway, I guess that's part of the seasons. But while I got you, I thought I'd provide an update. I know some have been following enough of my vlogs to know that I've talking about some back pain I've been having right between my shoulder blades. And so I've been going to my chiropractor recently, and she's taken a whole load of x-rays and all that type of thing. She's got a plan for me for the next 5 or so weeks, going in and seeing her twice a week and things like that, doing some exercises. But she showed the x-ray of my spine, and even with the untrained eye that I have, I could see that there was a curvature in my spine right in the middle of my back, right in that thoracic area. I mean, you could see it plain as day. So that I'm sure is what's causing me the discomfort. I don't know how it happened. We did play a little bit of top golf one day, probably 2 or 3 days before I started noticing the pain. So anyway, I say all that to say that I hope she's going to fix me up. The last thing I want is to head into an attempt of a through hike of the Appalachian Trail with this kind of situation going on already, even before I've even started. So I'm sure some would advise not to start if I'm feeling the same way. I don't really know. I guess it would just be a game time decision as the date draws nearer as to what I'm going to do. I've intentionally been carrying around about a 2-pound backpack just with some snacks and water to not exacerbate the situation and make it worse while I'm trying to get healed up. But all in all, it seems to be getting better, but it certainly isn't 100%. Even this morning when I woke up, I could just kind of feel it back there, and all I have to do is be able to just trust her that she's gonna, get me where I need to be. I know I didn't give her a lot of time, roughly 6 weeks before my departure for Georgia, but I'm just got to remain hopeful and try and do my part, and let the rest be it. So I didn't want this to go on that long, but that's kind of my update on that. Other than that, I'm just going to keep hiking. Got about 6.5 miles or so on this hike, and I'll catch back up to you soon. All right, finally made it back to the truck, and it was another nice hike. As I expected, the trail was kind of sloppy just because it's so warm and the snow's melting, and just wants to sit right there in the middle of the trail that water and slush does. But I expected that, so it was no big deal at all. What I was talking about earlier in this particular vlog about my back and chiropractor and all that, I don't intend to hide anything on this channel. Everything's going to be raw and real, and that's just what you're going to get here. I won't go into a lot of medical type stuff generally, but if I get out on trail and I'm exhausted or I'm not feeling well or it's been a tough day, whatever it is, I'll show that. I think being real is authentic and really who I am anyway. So just wanted to point that out. I'll keep things open and just kind of go from there. So anyway, not to be doom and gloom, let's thankful for another day out here hiking, and thanks for coming by, and we'll talk to you soon.